And it's a sad thing, and they defend the fighters. See, when I talk about like this, somebody feel a certain type of way because they probably still doing it to this day, to this day, to this day.
Okay, everybody, so you could see, what's up, by the way, Millionaire Moves. You can see Deontay Wilder calls out boxing, how shady it is, how shady promoters use fighters over the years. And not too many people talk about this. I've talked about this in the past, and it struck a chord with me. It really resonated with me because if you watch this channel over the years in the past, not too many have stuck around. There's not too many people here. It's basically a dead channel. But anyway, I told the story of how Tracy Harris Patterson back in the day had those wars with Gaddy, and he was a champion, and how he walked into, I was just at a little fight in Atlantic City back in the day, and it really like shocked me how Tracy walked into an elevator, and he was, before that, he was by ringside walking around looking for people to take photos with him for like $20, and he had some manager do with him. That's exactly what Wilder's talking about, one of the many things, and he's pissed off. Let's continue with this. This was on the Showtime channel. I'm using fair use here, so I hope they don't try to strike it down. This is totally fair use commentary criticism, and it's allowed by law. Let's go.
Forget getting in a situation, because everyday life is a situation, that we're trying to, we try to maneuver through, whether it's good or bad. But with fighters, whatever you do, make sure you invest your money.
You heard that, everybody? And that goes for you. Invest your money, people. I'm talking about the everyday average person, because a lot of us are walking around flexing with money they don't have. I know people that have better cars than me, better phones than me. It's real talk. Better phones than me. And they're riding around in leased cars, and they got car notes. I don't have a car payment. I've saved mad money, me and the wife, and got mad capital in the bank, ETFs, stonks, crypto, everything. While I'm here, I got a cracked 2020 iPhone. It's cracked. It's broken. I even shot a short film on it. It's all cracked and messed up. And I'm just making a point. I'm making a point here for financial stuff. But I know if you can see the cover here, my wife's photo's in the background. I don't want you to see that. But anyway, it's a cracked. Here it is. Look, if you can see the cracks in it. Anyway, my point is, I know people that are struggling, living check to check. They don't have much. I don't flex it. I'm sitting on debt. No debts. No debt. Not even in credit card debt. The whole thing is crazy. And they're living. They got better toys than me. It's insane. It's insane to me. All right, let's continue. He's talking about professional fighters. They end up broke, and they end up. Let's just continue. I'm sorry, I'm a little passionate about this. I love Deontay Wilder for this. Listen.
That's why I would tell them, because at the end of the day, nobody cares about you. They got the next fighter lined up. They got the next winner. Why you think you see more fighters broke? And then the ones that promoted the fight or managed them, they still roll around in Rolls Royces and big mansions, and all their kids go to private school. And you see these old school fighters, they got tacky suits on, the shoe, they can barely talk and hold a conversation. But the only thing they get is a pat on the back and say, damn, you was a hell of a fighter.
Yep, damn, you were a great fighter. Oh, yeah. Meanwhile, there's no type of advisement, and they have the wrong people representing them. I don't know the specifics of the business, but there's no way legendary fighters should be walking around broke. Okay, today we got Modern Times. Lucky some of them get to go into commentating. Not all of them, very few. And what Wilder just said it all. Let's continue. He just said it all. Let's continue.
Some of them can barely buy food, bro. Some of them have to charge for taking pictures with you because they're broke. Because they've been taken advantage of in their career. And it's a sad thing, and they've been the fighters. See, when I talk about like this, somebody feel a certain type of way because they probably still doing it to this day, to this day, to this day. And they don't want to feel that guiltiness. I done talked about this on certain channels, and those channels has got shut down. For several months because I speak to...
Hold on. He said he talked about this on certain channels. I don't know what he's talking about, really. And they got shut down, maybe because they're affiliated with promoters and stuff like that. And they didn't want that getting out there. I don't know. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, I am not a professional boxing reporter or anything like that. I'm just a fan and a person, and I'm entitled to my opinion. And I was talking about this before on this channel, how back in the day when I stepped to that elevator, I was shocked. And I saw the dude was walking around getting $20 pictures. I'm like, damn, this guy was like, he was a champion. And it wasn't too far after that. It was like not that long after, maybe 6, 8 years, 7 years. Yeah, I get it. It's like some fighters or a person is responsible for their own fiscal responsibilities, but it's different when they're getting ripped off. Mike Tyson was known for that. Mike Tyson got ripped off. Don King and those BS manager friends he supposedly had hangers on, they were just ripping him off. But thankfully Mike Tyson, because he was so legendary, his brand, his name, everything he's done in the ring, he got to resurrect his finances, his career, if you will. And thank God, he's where he's at right now. But you see people like just even Riddick Bowe was like working, like, I don't know, driving a truck at one point he tried. It's just messed up. They'll invite him to things. You were a hell of a fighter, but no one set up some type of retirement plan for these fighters that we know that went broke. It's so sad. It's so sad. And other athletes, I'm sure. But that's just like in real life. I mean, we could take take Deontay's advice in real life and put that to us, because just the average person that never even will see millions unless they save and invest properly, these numbers that these fighters had and hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they just squander it all. Anyway, let's continue.
True. And that's just how it is. And if you hear me and you're one of those people that's doing that to these fighters, why you feel away now?
For sure it's
because you're going to go to hell. You're going to hell. Trust that. Man.
See, you can see, so that's where it ends right there. You can go to the original video in the link in the video description. You get to see Deontay Wilder, how he's matured over the years. And you can see who he really is as a person, because he's in a relaxed setting there. He's just talking, just stream of consciousness, just not even like an interview situation, like he's sitting in his house, just chilling and talking. And you get to really see who this man is. He's a really, really genuine person. You could see that. He's a great family man. And I think Deontay Wilder could possibly be the heavyweight champ again. Absolutely. His time, he's 38, but yet with heavyweight fighters, they go a lot longer. I think Tyson Fury somehow is slipping up now, and at any given moment he could beat Tyson Fury in a rematch. Even though Tyson Fury proved to be the better boxer, there's always that chance. And now I think things have changed, so we're gonna see what Deontay Wilder, what happens with him. But I want to say the King is back. I want to see him do really well. Everyone loves a good comeback story, and Deontay Wilder possesses just rarefied air power that we haven't seen the likes of since I would say Mike Tyson. George Foreman, Mike Tyson like power. It's just incredible. Arguably Deontay Wilder probably can fight till he's in his 40s with that power. I mean, it's insane. He just could lay out. Anyway, if I sound a little weird, I have a raspy voice all the time. I'm like really getting over a bad sinus infection. But I'm back to, and yeah, Deontay Wilder, he kept it real, and he lets you know what happens with a lot of boxers, unfortunately. And not only that, unfortunately, in real life, a lot of people, they just live beyond their means, and they don't invest, or they don't take any type of, like, I will hear some of my buddies that I casually know. I don't know anything about finances. Well, I didn't either. Go to Fidelity, go somewhere and sit down with a financial advisor and get your together. Get it together, because time's running out, and you're riding around flexing in your nice BMW, and you're living in these expensive car payments, your new Honda, whatever, and yet you don't have a pot to pee in. It's real talk. They didn't teach us this stuff in my school, but somehow if I can do it, other people can do it. And with that, I like to say it's the Millionaire Moose Show, and I'm out. I'll see you in the next one.